Welcome to the Daily Intelligence Brief from IntelStor for the 19th of December 2025. In today's top renewable energy news, Masdar continues to strengthen its presence in the Spanish renewables market. They are negotiating a new strategic alliance with Repsol to acquire a stake in one of its main renewables portfolios. The Emirati company is in talks to acquire 49% of a 700-megawatt portfolio of wind and solar assets belonging to the so-called Minerva Project. Its valuation, according to current market sources and figures, is close to 900 million euros, implying that the sale of Repsol's stake could exceed 400 million. On Thursday, the U.S. House of Representatives passed permitting reform legislation. The SPEED Act would amend the National Environmental Policy Act to ease and speed the permitting of energy projects. It introduces new deadlines for opposition to projects. Opponents would have to make a claim against a project no later than 150 days after final agency action is made public. However, there is an amendment that prevents the bill from applying to offshore wind projects. The Norwegian Minister of Petroleum and Energy said that a total of 58 billion kroner in state aid is planned for the Utsira Nord and Sørlige Nordsjø, two offshore wind projects. Norway's supplier industry generated just over 600 billion kroner in turnover in 2024. The strongest growth was seen in the offshore wind sector, where turnover rose to 60 billion last year. That is up 35% from 2023. The Norwegian government aims to allocate offshore wind areas to support the installation of 30 gigawatts of capacity by 2040. Negotiations for long-term power purchase agreements in Spain are facing strong downward pressure. The market has settled into a 25 to 33 euro per megawatt-hour range. That is making it increasingly difficult to close agreements above 30 euros. The main driver is instability in spot market prices. According to industry experts, demand is acting with full awareness of a highly volatile pricing environment. The buyer's dominant position, which is supported by abundant renewable generation and low wholesale power prices, has established a new floor for the market. On Thursday, the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers approved Vineyard Wind's long-pending request to continue using the New Bedford hurricane barrier to transport major turbine components. Though not a new permit approval or issuance, the action appears to mark one of the only approvals from a federal agency to an offshore wind project since the President's Day 1 permitting freeze, which was struck down earlier this month. Vineyard Wind was allowed an extension last year, which was set to expire before the project could finish its installation campaign on the 31st. You can learn more about all of IntelStor's market and sales intelligence offerings at www.intelstor.com and subscribe to our channel today.